They say the art of fly fishing is like poetry, classical music, and ballet, all mixed together, slow cooked, and served with a fine red wine. But when you're targeting large northern pike on a remote Canadian lake with White River air, it's more like hot wings, cold beer, and rock and roll.
This is why I've come to White River Air for 20 years, right here, man. Hi guys, the crew and I just got back from another fantastic 4-day spring pike fishing trip with White River Air. And if you've seen our videos before, then you already know that we like to target these large pike with our fly rods in the springtime. But if you're not a fly fisherman, no worries. Because for most of the fishing season, it's much easier to catch these fish on spinning gear than it is on fly rods. To preface this video, I'd like to say that we caught well over 100 fish on this trip. So what I've done is I've selected about a dozen of the clips, kind of shortened down the fight scenes a little bit, so that we can show you as many quality fish as possible, and also show you what you can expect when you book your next trip with White River Air.
Let's pick up the action as owner and chief pilot of White River Air, Dan McLaughlin, brings the turbine otter in on final approach and touches down at one of over 30 remote outpost lakes he oversees. After unloading the plane and readying our gear, we hit the water and began checking out suitable bays. The first bay we motored into looked promising. The water depth was about 4 or 5 feet, so we started casting around and looking for fish. And it didn't take long until we had some action.
Come on, baby. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's on it, hens. He's on it, hens. Nice fish, hens. Oh. Nice fish.
That's a big one, Rod.
That's a big fish.
That's a big one. That's a nice northern right there. He's got a little scar on his back. Nice, thick, healthy fish. Crushed it.
That is a giant fish, man. Oh. Dude, how long do you think he is? 45, 46?
Yeah.
At least.
It's a good fish.
At least.
And fat, thick, and heavy. What color you got on, Rod? White?
Jeff just had a nice fish follow his bug up. Said it was about 20 pounds. I've got one on here that'll probably go 18 or so. Quentin just saw another one. We're on fish in this bay big time. Get this guy in the boat here. How well is he hooked? He's not hooked real good, is he?
Not the best. That's an awesome fish,
That's
dude.
a nice fish right there, man.
Oh yeah.
Nice fish. I think this is my 20th year up here, and we consistently catch good fish like this right here.
As morning moved into early afternoon on the first day of our trip, the fish went on a big time feed. I'm not for sure exactly how many fish we caught that first afternoon, but we caught fish after fish after fish. And with the air temp in the mid-60s, we knew it was just a matter of time before more big pike would move into the bays and want to play.
All right, we're just back to action here. Just switch spots in the boat. Tell me what happened, dude.
I was looking over here for fish, and I took my slack line and flipped my fly back here so I could get ready to cast out front, and I dropped it back here, and this thing freaking crushed it.
And we're talking a 20 right here. Holy, I got the push pole in one hand. I'm all boogered up. Let me get the push pole down.
Is that going to be in your way right there?
No.
This is a stud fish.
Oh, dude.
No, he pulled off?
He snapped my leader.
No.
Snapped it clean. Look at that.
No.
With my rainy blue fly in him.
Oh. Just lost a 20-pounder at the boat.
That sucks.
Talk to me. What do we got going? Rod just had a big one on. You
I
got
think
about a what, 18, 20 on?
I think this is bigger than Rod's. He just got. I seen him.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Okay. Whoa! All right. Boy, that's a good one. Look at the shoulders on him. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Look at this pig.
Jeez, oh Pete's cute.
Jeez.
What do you think of? Oh man.
This is a big boy.
Wow. Wow.
Well, he picked that one up quick, didn't he?
Yeah. Got him?
On.
Yeah.
Holy
All right.
crap.
Good one?
Look at him. Holy crap, he's got scars all over him.
Get him on the reel. Get him on the reel.
Oh my.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Look at right there, Dad.
All right, then
See him?
cast him. Cast to him. I can't stop. I can't. You gotta hurry. You gotta take your time. Be smart. Be smart.
Fish on.
Oh, geez, this is a giant. Oh, geez. Oh, geez, they're all over in here, and this is a giant. Put pressure on him. Keep him out of there. Put pressure on him. All right, let him go. Run him. Let him go. Let him
Wow,
run.
I can't
Keep
believe
pressure.
that.
Pressure.
Back
pressure.
me up. Back me up.
I will. Pressure.
Jeff and his boy right now have a stud on that's probably pushing 25 pounds on a fly rod, which is phenomenal.
It's the first time he's ever fly fished.
First time he's ever fly fished, so it's
First day of he's ever fly fished.
yeah.
We've
Yeah,
already, how
first
many
day.
20s have we already boated? Two? 2 or 3?
It's first day, and this is probably the third or fourth one that we've boated today. You can get some studs. This is your best time of the year. It's like late May. The ice went out 7-8 days ago. They're in shallow. If it was bright sunny right now, we could totally be sight casting these things.
Heck you, yeah! I know I yelled. I don't care.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
yes.
my
Yes.
freaking
He's as big as the last one.
God.
He's big. This is 25. This is 25.
Holy crap.
This is 25. All right. We got the fish in the boat, and it is an absolute heavy fish. Hold her up, Q. Sideways. Tail up.
bleeding and everything else. It's all right.
But look at this fish.
Wow, good job, Quentin. That is a huge fish. And I know one thing's for sure. Your dad's never caught one that big. And for you to catch it on the first day of your first ever fly-in fishing trip with a fly rod is truly special. Good job, man.
What can you do?
I'm just gonna flip it over there. If that thing takes
I'm ready.
off, dude, I'm gonna have to horse it out of there. Oh, dude.
Oh my God! How are you gonna get him out of there? Oh my God! Holy! He's in the push pole. He was in the push pole. Dude! Way to pull him out of the brush!
It's a good fish.
I can't believe you made that.
Unbelievable,
How did you
dude.
pull him up over the log?
I gave it all I got.
Wow.
Look at the size of this sow.
He inhaled it too.
What did you do? It took off that tree?
Dude, it was right in there, and I just dropped it, and it went over and just went, opened up his mouth, and the whole fly just puffed up and sucked right in his face. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
White River Air, big pike on a fly.
Just had the fish right up to the boat.
Headed up to the boat, and it totally dismembered the hook, the snap swivel, or the snap.
Look at the back of your hand all beat up from landing big pike.
That's the second Rainies I've lost.
Throw one out a little deeper. If you, well, you probably don't. Oh, right there, huge fish. Leave it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Another one right here.
Another one just took off from right there.
We just drifted in on 3 big fish right here. My bad, dude. I wasn't watching. 3 giant fish right here, tight to shore. We got to go back and relocate. Coming, got him. Fish on. Fish on, dude. Nice take. How big?
Nice fish. Not as big as the other ones, but a nice one. It's on the reel.
We've got fish everywhere up here. Dude, right over here by the brush pile. Look at this one tucked in tight right here.
Right there. See it?
Dude, that's a smoker. Another big fish right there. That's not a bad fish at all.
That's a nice heavy fish.
How many big fish have we seen in this one bay in the last 15 minutes?
6 or 7.
6 or 7 of them over 20.
Yeah, this is a nice stout fish. Not super long, but super thick. Real nice.
Damn. That's
a big fish.
Wow.
It's nice. We're gonna get him back in.
He's coming. Oh my God. That is a giant.
See it?
It was a giant.
Good one.
And he was coming.
He wants something.
Here he goes right there. That's not him. That's a different fish. Still a big fish though. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Giant. Yeah, it was fish.
Well, guys, we missed our fair share of fish, that's for sure. We also had a lot of fish that would simply look at the streamer but would not take it. We had several times where we would pull into a bay at 10 o'clock in the morning and the fish wouldn't feed at all. But once the water temperature had risen in the afternoon, these same fish would feed like crazy.
I got one right here on my line.
Doubled up, pike on the fly.
And there's a hog behind us. He's got a really good fish. This one?
You see it slam it?
No, I missed it. Keep your tip somewhat up, but not all the way.
Nice job, Quentin. That's another solid fish. And I'll tell you what, I think your dad's up for Father of the Year after taking you on this fishing trip. But don't tell him I said that.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
How big?
Oh,
not big.
no, it's not huge, but nice. Oh.
Nice fish.
Discouraged. Discouraged when you get the 12-pounder.
You know you're on good fishing when you're discouraged with a 12-pounder, that's for sure. Deep enough?
Let it sit. Twitch it. On it.
Nice call, dude. I had to cast right over top of you. Nice spot. There's another big one laying right in there,
Yeah,
too.
there's another one right in this little bowl right here. Yeah.
Dude, how about that fish, huh? Nice fish, but not the big one. We saw 2 fish laying in there, and unfortunately I got the smaller of the 2, but we'll get back after it here in just a second.
Nice
Get that
fish.
other one.
Nice fish.
Nice fish.
It's a nice fish. Decent fish.
That's a great fish.
There you go.
Another nice northern, dude.
Nice, good, healthy fish.
All right, guys. We just moved out here walleye fishing, trying to pick up a few walleyes to eat for dinner, and I have stuck a big fish on 6-pound test, just jigging for walleyes. I got just a little look at his tail. This is a big fish. Cannot do anything with him with 6-pound test. And those of you that are walleye fishermen, this is what happens. You start dinging walleyes, you start banging walleyes, just jigging around, and all of a sudden a big northern will come in and take your jig. You get him hooked just right in the beak, you're fine. We've landed, several fish that will go 44, 45 inches on 6-pound test jigging for walleyes. All right, finally got the fish in the boat. 6-pound test, like I said, jigging for walleyes. You just never know when one of these big pike are gonna come in and go on the feed. The walleyes kind of shut down for a minute, and bam, all of a sudden this guy was on the line.
On the last night of our trip, as we fight our final fish, we realize that paradise is a place that you can only visit. And in the morning, the bush plane will come in and pick us up, and we'll have to leave this sanctuary and return to the real world. As a side note, we actually lost a full day of fishing to a freak snowstorm. Make sure you're prepared when you come this far north, because you never know what Mother Nature may throw at you. As the beaver glided in to pick us up on a beautiful spring day, we couldn't help but wish we had a few more days to fish. But work was calling, and we had to head back home. But I guarantee you one thing, we'll be back again next year to chase the big pike in the shallows.